Hello? How's it going? I'm alright. Just playing Horizon. I was gonna say you should have upgraded to an SSD drive. Makes loading faster. It's like a memory card that you replace instead of having a hard 5 gigabytes in your 100 gigabytes in your PlayStation 4. You get a 2 terabyte. Yeah, it increases your load speed. So that way, so that way, like if you're playing games like Overwatch or games like Street Fighter, your input is better. Yeah. Well, that's all you... no, not yet. This is still my standard PlayStation. Because once again, they're like $300. But I am going to upgrade to a 8 terabyte memory card. No.
How do you level up? Oh, no.
you just answer your own question. I'm like, well, before competition even existed, there was this thing called quick play. I haven't even ranked. Yeah, I haven't even done placements yet. Oh yeah, I forgot we're playing. Sorry. My bad. Oh, we're in scrimmage.
Where you literally can't concentrate and like you hardly know what you're saying.
That's my life every day. Control.
Low gravity mode, I'm not really a fan of it. It's just fair as everywhere and just annoys me.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, it is fun to see how people try to work with a comp that is different from theirs.
I was just really bored, that's why I invited you to the party.
Well, that's nice that I appreciate it when you're bored. Yeah. He did. I know, I was gonna say, he didn't want to see how I'm doing. He just wanted to play. Joking. Joking with you. I gotta pay this. I'll get this all paid up next week. Yeah, I heard.
You know who Skidder is? It's like Genji. I'm still on his cell. R1 is the alt mode, R2 is just normal, and then L3 is the flick, R1 is like triangles and things. It actually kind of works. All your abilities are kind of like your left side, and your attack is on the right side.
So that
Understand when you
so people can freely aim without an assisting.
I understand with Widow.
Well, for certain characters, you need it. Like Genji, because you're supposed to be more of assassination, and if it keeps going to the body instead of the head, it gets really annoying.
Someone turns it.
I don't.
Yeah, no. What is the window size? Is that like where it is?
Yeah. And I forgot the toll booth was right there. Because it's what, London over there? Or England? Or yeah, you're near the water, so it's gonna be cold.
What the hell is this fair? It's not really cold, I guess. Had some phase where it's like very it's oddly cold. The tree's full.
Yeah. It's good. Like, once you get high noon, you can almost instant kill all the team without them running away.
It's good, but it's not quite fun.
What I would like is if the stun grenades could go further.
I know, wish I went further.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes when you throw them, they come
Alright.
What the hell? Brutal. I actually like his nerf. It's still good.
Yeah. But his buff is you get an extra bullet, which is bad. Because you get used to counting to 4s. And now you have to get used to counting to 5 bullets per shot. I didn't.
Well, I am used to it. Battlefield 1 is actually pretty good. I'm not allowed to play the campaign.
That's dumb. You roll out of the way and bullets still don't count.
It says I've been sniped.
Mm-hmm.
Fair, right? Oh well, then. Oh no.
I dodged though. I was out of the way. How did I get hit by his shoulder? These are the questions I ask.
There's 2 jets. Jet Ow.
Oh damn it! I messed up. I should have waited. I should have waited.
Serious is good weather
Mm-hmm. I say I don't think God himself likes you. Ooh. Nah, not today, Jesse. Well, I think she's trying to teach you is you gotta earn what you want. And plus you can't just go what your friend does. If your friend's jumping off a hill, do you want to jump off the hill? Okay then. Well, yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Well, yeah. I'm sure she's just looking after you. Because she doesn't, like, let's say you get it, right? Even though it looks good. What if you didn't like it?
That's pretty much what happened.
Right. So she's taking the lessons from what happened from Battlefield 1 and going, well, if you're going to waste money on on version 1, why should you get version 4? Well, yeah, but that's still money that could be used on something else. Like, you could save it up, get yourself like a better like item, or save it up for a rainy day, so when it does go on sale you still have money left over to get more.
It's on sale.
That's true.
So I might as well get it now. It's only £3 to be honest. I pay about £3 a month anyway. PlayStation Plus.
Hmm.
No, not good. Yeah, kind of.
Thanks, game, for giving me another duplicate, even though you guys said you lowered the duplicate rate.
My mum always says as well, you're so lucky that you're not one of like the starving child in like, let's say, I'm not trying to be stereotypical of Africa or something like that. She said be grateful for the things that you got.
Well, you should. I mean, right. Okay. I'm just saying, because it's like I said, be happy you're not just starving. Be happy, one, you're a male. Two, you're not like, one, you're not eye candy to every single pedophiler who's like into women. Because if you're in Africa, you would have been screwed. And two, like, you're in London, which is like the fourth safest, no, not London, Europe, like the fourth safest country.
Is it? We've had about 3 terrorists.
It's still safer than Africa, where every day is a terrorist attack, or Saudi Arabia, or, you know, Iraq, Iran. Still safer than there. I mean, it's not like it was World War II where you guys are constantly getting bombed. So, welcome back. Hey, fever.
Everything can be hacked, and everyone.
Forcing myself to play tanks a bit more often.
I'm trying to play each character so I can get to know them better.
I know how to play all of the.
Well, you know, like to master each character, it's already hard enough. But to know your character can be harder.
I'm good at Zari. I've got both the achievements.
I don't.
Always leave yourself a backup.
I have both the achievements for Genji, but like 38 hours. Surely I've mastered them. By the way, I'm learning Helix.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm,
This one not fun.
thank you. It still died.
Die.
I did die. I had the barrier and I was about to run, but still counted as me dying.
I don't live in London, I live in the east.
Or sorry.
So. No, it's fine.
Well, because when someone has an accent, I'm like, it's either London, like Paris.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
If people don't know me, they think I have a London accent.
Mm-hmm.
I need these box of tissues right now.
Everything can be hacked. And everyone.
This. By the way, I pretty much almost have all of the get things.
Hmm.
Like 3 off.
I'm 1 off for Orisa. I'm 4 off for Diva.
Which one?
All the events. Except for the cruiser. And Officer Duo.
Sparrow, what game is from this time?
Well, no, that's his real. Well, it's his. Well, yeah, it's his name for the Shamanos. Yeah, it's his nickname.
No, please no. Diva, she just gets like you know she's like right behind. Wait, where's my crouch? Oh wow, I must have got rid of it. Help me. I need to set something to my crouch. Somehow I need to I'll just stand here.
Mm-hmm. I was like, you guys should be able to get it. Yeah.
I've been playing video games since I was like 3 years old. Do you know legal hackers and everything?
Mm-hmm.
What if they turn on like they start actually hacking?
Then that's against the protocol.
Well then I know all of the security and everything.
Yeah, but that's where you update the security by having someone who was underneath that guy, and then they know everything that guy knows. And you keep doing that bridge. Why do you think Blizzard knows, like, oh, well, you guys can't hack our games? Trying to get there.
In Korea, I'm being actually really stereotypic. There's a lot of aimbot apparently in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily being stereotypic, because it's true. In fact, no stereotypic things are true.
Taking the objective.
So,
Help. Appreciate it.
I knew that person in the community, but everyone was calling we got like really.
Well, because it's like this. When you're
I
trying,
don't know, it's kind of.
when you're trying to have fun, and like people come out of nowhere, it's like, why are you ruining my fun?
It's like sometimes I play Minecraft. Everyone at my school takes crap out of me because I play Minecraft. Like, yeah, it's a game that they usually, people at my school usually played when they were younger. But like, still, I enjoy playing. Start with that.
Yeah.
Doing something you like to do. It's a bit stupid.
Right, and then people wants to stereotype things, and it's like we live in a day and age where being a nerd is cool, and yet you still want to ruin that.
Like, someone, I don't know, if someone plays Minecraft, I'm okay with it. If someone plays, like, I don't know, like a little
Right.
okay with it. Like, if someone watches anime, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
As long as it don't really, if you know what I mean, like, affect my opinion forcefully, it's fine.
I mean,
So,
it's.
like, watch it like that.
I mean, everyone has their opinion and they're allowed to it, but while at the same time, you shouldn't be allowed to just come in and just be a jerk about it.
Like, it's what they like to do, they can do it. It's not against the law.
I mean, it's not against the law, but it's sucks because people like them can get away with like calling people names, and like I know it's just words, but it still upsets you because it's like,
Words can hurt sometimes.
yeah, and it's annoying. Well, yeah, and it's annoying because when you're like you live an adult life where you don't have that happen to you a lot, and it reminds you of your school days. But now,
Just getting a help.
like, another thing I don't like is because the word weeb, when people use it, they don't always use it correctly. Like, there's a difference between a weeb and an otaku.
Yeah. I don't.
Waifu is like girl, imaginary girl that you want to have as your wife. Waifu. Yeah. But no, the difference between an otaku and a weeb is someone who's weeb is someone who likes like nothing else. No, nothing else but the Japanese culture, and that's all they care about.
Yeah.
And then an otaku is someone who likes just anime, who does all the nerdy things, and I don't mind that.
What would you class yourself as?
Well, that I would catch myself as an otaku. Like I'm a fan of anime. Yeah, I like it. But when you call me a weeb, you're saying I don't appreciate everyone else's, culture.
What do you mean? Like, I don't really have an example, but like,
And trying to be funny about it. Unless I personally know you, then I'm not okay with it. Like, that's how I see the world, as in, like, you shouldn't be using words if you don't know what the definition of it is, or you don't know what it... Yeah. And then when you sit there feeling good about yourself, thinking you're doing the right thing, you're not. Because that's why I got upset about that person, because they sat there, didn't even know the word, what it really means to be a weeb. And then it's like, you're categorizing me in the wrong section, sir. Like, I like the Japanese culture, so I like everything else. Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Zoe because. What do you think? Wait, play Genji and then maybe get a couple of. I tried to play tank, like I said.
Right.
I don't really play tank if I'm not in a group with anyone.
I mean, I do play tank, but I don't want to be just the tank guy.
Do you get a flash from that?
Nah. I was gonna say, if I did get flashbang. No, I was just waiting for him to pop his head up.
Oh no, Barry the one person.
it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Red Hulk's my favorite type. No, actually, D-Bear is.
Well, play as your tank that you think is good. Like, no matter what, just having a take alone is fine.
It's my favorite tank.
Okay.
Compared to play Red Hulk.
Right.
It's my favorite personality.
Nah, my personality is Reinhardt.
Well, this Red Hulk is suicidal.
Yep.
I actually like the Red Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
I was always used to hookers.
Right.
I always tilt. I have anger problems and high blood pressure. It really doesn't help.
Mm-mm. So you have to stay as a Zinnia so that way they don't go up. So that means you have to stay like Zenyatta and stay up, or so they don't go up.
Well, then I just get really angry. Like, and I lose focus and everything. Like, if people wind me up purposely, just to try and get, like, a reaction out of it.
Mm-hmm.
School and everything. We have school iPads, right? Everyone, when I'm on it, at like break or something, everyone smacks out my hands and everything. And like, it just, and like, people take, like, snatch them away from me and they give it back. It just stupid. I'm not saying I get bullied. It's just that, like, I don't get bullied. It doesn't happen every day and everything. But like, it just gets on my nerves.
Right.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. They just my internet bill just sent me that. They're like, hey, Doctor Who's coming on. Yeah. It's supposed to be coming on around like 12 o'clock here. Yeah.
Whereabouts in West do you live?
Vegas. That would be on the west side of America.
That'll be 8 hours away from my town.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be 8 hours away.
So that is, I can't be asked to do the maths.
Take your,
6:45.
yeah. I was gonna say, take your time and then subtract 7 from it.
By the way, on YouTube, this person, he was accused of
Mm-hmm.
having a child.
Oh, was he like a singer? Where he had girls twerk? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Pretty weird. Have you seen the videos?
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like, how...
I watched a Keemstar video.
Well, how I see it is, it's like, first of all, if you're dumb enough to fall for that, that should be your own fault.
It's a bit disturbing, though.
Well, but that's the thing with power.
It's not right.
You think you can do anything. Like, that's why YouTube celebrities think they can have any girl, and they're like, oh, well, you know, they follow me, they do what I say, and I can do anything with them. Yeah, and I'm like, no, you can't.
What's your favorite, like, genre of music?
I do like classical, and I do like video game music, and R&B and rock.
I like classic.
Gotcha. Now run away. I put Donna to sleep with her own dart. It felt good.
Keely.
I don't have gold in anything or bronze.
We've got no limbs hit damage objective based. I've not got a single medal.
Mm-mm. Oh god, not again.
Oh,
Dang it, I didn't deflect it in time. How do you think she had it?
pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I always like the same as
Mm.
you. I like classical EDM, drum and bass. It's a weird mix.
I will say I don't.
I like rock.
I will say I don't like dubstep.
I've gone off dubstep.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of the
Yeah.
that died down. Now I can develop taste.
Mm.
My sister, like, she watches the crappiest stuff on Netflix, and it's she just goes through.
Crap.
Pretty much all the time I spend on Netflix is
Oh my god. Mm-hmm. I mean,
not really.
your sister likes something different. It's you're never gonna like the same thing as your family. Yeah. Nope, that's the difference between us, Genji. Gotta be smart about that stuff.
What was that one? That was an enabler.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Hooked a Faraday.
Nice.
It's just size.
Get the tracers on the point.
Oh no, this one.
Come on.
There was a game mode. It was just like, I don't know, you could set how many hours you wanted to play. Like a straight up game. But where it didn't have to match anything.
Mm-hmm. Someone get on point.
I get called a female
Mm.
because I have long hair.
Oh, that's not good.
And every 2 seconds, I swear to God, everyone sees a
Crap.
it's just annoying.
Yeah.
My sister was on about my long hair yesterday. She's like, you're a boy, boys aren't supposed to have long hair. And I'm like, girls aren't supposed to have short hair then. And then she disagreed with me and I said, exactly. I don't know.
Well, okay, look, you can have long hair.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't get why your sister gets like that. Get that information from where it's like, oh no, boys can't have long hair. It's like, then every person in a rock band shouldn't have long hair. Like, having long hair doesn't make you different from like being boy or girl. It should be mainly a
People make jokes about me, but saying I look like a girl is
even though they're stupid,
stereotypic.
right? Where if they say that again, you should respond and be like, so that means you look like a girl. Cause in and get Bastion down. But what is it? Like I said, you'll be fine. Like, kids are stupid because based off their parents, especially ones that are like arrogant enough to teach your kids, like, oh, girls only have long hair and boys. It's like, no, 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 no. You can have whatever hairstyle you want.
It's not like I don't understand why I get called an emo.
Well, because emos back in the day used to have long hair.
I don't have long, like, I don't even, this sounds bad, but I don't wear eyeliner. I'm not that much of a fan of rock. Some song, I like Linkin Park.
Well, because no one, like, your generation, like, can't even tell the difference between emo, goth, or a rocker anymore. Ooh.
I was all weird then when I was like 10, 11. Because I watched
Yeah.
that is a mistake.
Well, like, okay, here's the definition of emo, like the extreme definition of emo. You cut yourself, you hate society, and you don't want to be friends with anyone. That's the point of the emo.
That's a friend.
Right. So you're not that. And gothic is just, you hate the world, but you don't mind having friends that hate the same thing as you. And then, of course, rockers are like just people who like rock and roll. So, I mean, she's a cool character, but once again, it's hard to snipe with a controller. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah. It's not like quipping two of them real quick. I need healing. Yeah. Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
I'm flexible.
Yeah.
I'm probably
I know. Oh my.
That sounds weird.
Yeah. If I was a pedophile, I'd be like, yes, you are. That's how they work.
People say I'm anorexic because I weigh 60. My arms are skinny.
Translate that to pounds. I really can't remember what 6 tons was. Yeah. That's like what, let's see, you're saying you're anorexic, that's 100 pounds. Or less than 100 pounds.
No, I don't understand, like...
American.
No. When I breathe in, you can see my ribcage. That's normal, though.
Actual cage part.
What do you mean?
As in, like, for example, when you look at your hands, you don't see like the actual bones. You just see your flesh and meat. It shouldn't be to the point where you can actually see each individual ribs or like where each section is separating. That's bad. Because you're supposed to have meat
I
on.
can't see each individual one,
But you can still see some of the frame of the rib cage.
the outline.
Yeah, which is kind of bad because if you get hit or get hit by a car, you don't have anything really protecting you there.
But when I breathe out, it's completely fine. I actually look a bit chubby when I breathe out.
Everyone looks chubby when they breathe out. That's why I hate when girls are like, "Oh, you're fat." I'm like, no, I'm just breathing. Oh.
We were watching this video of anorexia,
Yeah.
and like the girl was thinking she was like dead fat, and she was like as thin as a twig. Kept on eating like Hershey's 5 hours. Not even eating like a proper food.
Well,
I do.
because
Technically, I don't have anorexia.
it's a mental thing as well. It's just not physically. People keep forgetting that.
I don't think I'm fat. I don't think I'm anorexic. So I think I'm just right. So
Well, if you think you're right, then that's fine.
people,
But like I said, the whole point of everyone thinking this way is because based off of society, no one wants to do research, and then they go, "Oh, well, science says." Well, yeah. Well, it's just that this generation, it's all generations because they go through the same thing where it's like, "Oh, well, I know I'm right," and it's like, but you're not right. Each person is different, so going based off of each person's personalities, you're not going to get the same result. Like, for example, when you do math, do you use your hands or do you use calculators?
I use a calculator.
Right. Where I use both. Like, I use my hands and a calculator to do math. So everyone's different. You can never like 100% be like, "Oh, well, 99% of every case is this." I mean, yes, there are some things where it is 99%, where it's like, okay, yeah, death is inevitable, we can't cure it. It's like, yeah, sure, right? But when it comes to like weight and stuff, that is depending on each person's personality and depending on each person's mental state. Like, I'm not 300, I'm 280. And yet that's considered fat to some people. But for my height, that's perfectly normal. See what I mean?
How tall are you in like?
6'5",
No, not inches.
centimeter, 190, 95 centimeters.
You're 6'5".
Yeah.
That's tall. I am 5'1".
Yeah.
So it's
You're fine.
only a midget.
No, you're not. Midget would be 4 foot.
Yeah. I actually think I'm quite tall. It's funny how we're just like ranting about stereotypes.
Well, because if I can rant to you, I think you can probably get it through your generation since you understand them better.
I know what you mean.
Because like I said, my generation is already fucked up and messed up. I can't get through it to them. They're too thick-headed. Because, like I said, I hate parents nowadays because they're like, "Oh, Barbie's too beautiful, and we need to make her normal." It's like, no, don't do that. Don't you ruin kids' dreams and imagination. If they want to be a princess, let them be a princess.
It's like Overwatch characters.
Yeah.
Someone was moaning about them being
Well, oh yeah, because it was a feminist group. I know what you're talking about there. It was a
acceptable for Widow. Like,
well, okay.
May and Zarya. Like,
Yeah, she was saying like they all look the same. They're the same body structure and frame rate. I'm like, well, no, duh. It's still a game. They're still trying to get everything done.
really bad one.
Sorry.
Oh my god, I'm actually getting that one. I can't hear anything. It's using Wi-Fi. Probably my system.
No one uses that console anymore.
No, it's actually really
Well, it is a good console,
good. He uses it to watch Netflix.
right? Even though you can watch Netflix on anything. See, that's the thing. PS3 lived so long, it's so weird thinking that it doesn't exist now.
They've already got rid of them.
No, they still have them. They got rid of them everywhere else. Japan still has it. They made like a year worth of stuff, so for the next 3 years you can get one. Even what was it? Like, you can still get a 360. I can still get a Super Nintendo. I feel
Still get old consoles. My friend has like, I don't know, like PS4
Hmm.
bought from like Amazon or eBay or something.
Right.
I've got lags and I'm still playing really well.
I'm trying to play well, but I can't get a good shot at it.
Lag even worse.
Lag is practically like this. When you press an input, that is usually a nanosecond of lag. So the moment you press the button on screen, that it goes from your controller to the screen through the internet to the other players, it can be like 3.2 seconds or 3.5 seconds for everyone to see it before it actually reacts.
This lag is actually messy.
Yeah. And then it,
Every 2 seconds.
well, yeah, then it depends on your region and who's using your internet. So if your sister is watching Netflix, yeah, it's going to be like that.
No, no, actually. Yeah, she says.
Yeah, so it's going to be lagging.
She just leaves the PlayStation on. Wait, I'm gonna have a look.
Well, because if you leave the PlayStation on, it draws all the Wi-Fi for all the games that it has to use it for. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking May out. I'll accept dying to Blizzard, but I'm gonna let you die first.
Right. For the one or the other, she's on DS.
Hmm.
DS technically doesn't use that much.
Well, no. But while at the same time, it kind of does. Like, PS3 doesn't use that much, but it uses enough amount to lag you. Because it has to update. Uh-huh.
No, I was just wondering why. Who is this guy? Why is like 70 people spectating?
I don't know.
Are they all joining you?
I don't know.
I'm not getting that much lag anymore. Have you seen the new like Nintendo DS?
Yeah.
Like,
2DS?
DS XL?
Well, that makes...
Best idea they've ever actually done with DS's. And like completely ruined it.
Well, no.
What I meant by the best idea.
Well, having...
The hints.
Well, I think it's pretty smart because, one, think about it. You have to make room for it to have the bigger screen, and since it's a 2DS, it runs a little bit quicker and has more battery life to it. So it has to go somewhere.
The 3DS. I never use the 3D on it. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, and that's why people get 2DS.
XL. And I never use the 3D on it. That's why I actually may get the new one.
Well, yeah,
But I don't really go on my DS that much.
it's cheaper. You should still keep your DS so you can transfer your stuff over.
I play Animal Crossing New Leaf, and that's like the oldest game there is.
Yeah, but it's still getting updates for it.
It gets the old one that every 2 years.
Every 6 years if you lived in Japan. Yeah.
By the way, do you know what I did once? No, well, I didn't. This Mercy snuck up behind me, shot me, and then she said, say "oh," right? And then Narissa, like, a second later, just went, "ah," like that.
Hmm.
Perfect.
No, 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 no.
I uploaded it to YouTube.
Alright.
By the way, I have a YouTube channel, but I don't know. Kind of, because it's technically against the terms of service, you need to be using it.
For your region?
Like 30
So, they don't know that. You could have just pretend it until you were 13.
My dad put 18 plus it.
Mm-mm.
Watch all that stuff.
Well, you're not old enough to understand that.
I'm not sure. if you overhear a girl's conversation by accident.
Yep. Yeah! Die, die, die. Got the achievement. Nope. That was great. Hello. give me playing the game. Give me playing the game. Oh no, come on. What?
What did you get?
I did die, die, die to everyone. It's because it was a resurrection. But I killed everyone. I did good. I jumped from the sky and I was just like, I'm sad now.
Yeah,
Be right back. Okay. I'm kind of sad about that.